Welcome children to grade 8th mathematics class. This is part 4th of chapter number 4 direct and inverse variation, and today we will be doing brain teasers of this chapter. We will also discuss value based questions and hots of the chapter. So let's start. Before starting, let us do Gayatri Mantra first. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्, which means we meditate on that most adored Supreme Lord, the Creator, whose divine light illumines all physical, mental, and spiritual being. May this divine light illumine our intellect as well. Let us start today with value-based questions, children. First question is, two children were eating pizza at Master Baker's, having 3 slices of pizza each. All of a sudden, one of their friends came and they shared pizza slices equally among 3. How many slices of pizza would each get? Let's see. So let the number of slices of pizza be x. Then we will make table, number of children and number of slices. So 2 children, then 3 slices, and if they are 3, then how many slices? What type of variation is there, children? More the number of children, less number of pieces they will get. So it is inverse variation. Therefore, x1 into y1 equals to x2 into y2. So, 2 into 3 equals to 3 into x. Therefore, x equals to 2. Hence, they will get 2 slices each. Now, second question was, is it good to eat junk food like pizza? No, it is not good to eat junk food like pizza as it causes obesity and different diseases. Next question is, by walking for 30 minutes in the morning, Namita covers 2 kilometers. Question is, how much distance will she cover in 20 minutes by walking at the same pace? So let the distance covered in 20 minutes be x. Then we will make the table distance in kilometers and time in minutes. So 2 kilometers in 30 minutes. How many kilometers in 20 minutes? So it is direct variation, children. In less time, she will be able to cover less distance because she is going at the same speed. Therefore, x1 by y1 equals to x2 by y2. So 2 by 30 equals to x by 20. Therefore, x equals to 1.33 kilometers. Now second question is, what is the importance of morning walk? Morning walk keeps the body fit and sound. It's time to tease our brain now, children. So let us start. First question on your screen is, if both x and y are in direct proportion, then 1 by x and 1 by y are A. in direct proportion, B. in inverse proportion, C. neither in direct nor in inverse proportion, and D. sometimes in direct and sometimes in inverse proportion. Think. Yes, you are right. A is the correct option. A in direct proportion. So computer ji, please lock this. Now let's see the second question. If two quantities be x and y vary inversely with each other, then A. X by y remains constant. B. X minus y remains constant. C. X plus y remains constant. D. X into y remains constant. And we all know the answer. And the answer is D. XY remains constant. So computer ji, please lock this. Third, both P and Q vary directly with each other. When P is 10 and Q is 15, which of the following is not a possible pair of corresponding values of P and Q? Direct variation. So we need to check the simplest form of 10 by 15, which is 2 by 3. When you will find the simplified value of all the four options, you will see that A is not equals to 2 by 3. Therefore, A is the answer here. Now next question. If X and Y vary directly with each other and X is 24, what is the Y when constant of variation is 3? Children, constant of variation is 3 means X divided by Y is 3 because direct variation. So X by Y is 3. X is already given 24. So 24 by Y equals to 3. Therefore, Y equals to 24 by 3, which is equals to 8. Next is, which of the quantities vary inversely with each other? First is distance traveled and cab fare. What type of variation here, children? Direct variation. Second is area of a land and its cost. Again direct variation. Number of workers and amount of work done. Again direct variation. Number of workers and time taken to finish a job. That is the case of inverse variation. I hope you all were knowing all the answers. Now let's move to second question. Now B part is, if L varies directly as M and L is equal to 5 when M is equals to 2 by 3. Find L when M is equals to 16 by 3. Now we all know, let the required value of L be X. Then make the table. If L is 5, then M is 2 by 3 given. If M is 16 by 3, let L be X. Then direct variation, so 5 by 2 by 3 equals to X by 16 by 3. And then calculate. So X equals to 40. Let's see the next. Next question is, a bowler throws a cricket ball at a speed of 36 km per hour. How long does this ball take to travel a distance of 20 meters to reach the batsman? What you will do? Yes, speed equals to 36 km per hour. So first of all, because distance is in meters, we will convert the speed into meter per second. And how to convert? Multiply by 1000 and divide by 60 into 60 or 3600. So after simplifying, you will get 10 meter per second is the speed. Then time taken equals to distance by speed. Distance is 20 meters given in the question. Speed is 10 meter per second. So time taken is 2 seconds. Hence, the ball will take 2 seconds to reach the batsman. Now let's see the next question, children. Sweets from a packet were distributed among 50 children and each of them received 4 sweets. If it is distributed among 40 children, how many sweets will each child get? Children, if 50 children are there, they are getting how many sweets? They are getting 4 sweets each. If we are decreasing the number of children, then each child will get more sweets. So this is the case of inverse variation. So let the number of sweets be x. Then make the table. Then write the name of the variation and the relation. And after that, x1 into y1 equals to x2 into y2 means 50 into 4 equals to 40 into x. So each child will get 5 sweets. Next question. If y is directly proportional to 1 by x and x equals to 2 when y is 20, what is the value of x when y is 1.25? Make the table. 1 by x is 1 by 2. Then because x is 2, so 1 by x will be 1 by 2. Here you need to take care, children. And y is 20 given, and then y is 1.25. Variation is direct. So x1 by y1 equals to x2 by y2. 1 by 2 by 20 equals to 1 by a by 1.25. Then do the cross multiplication, and after that you will find the value of a is 32. Understood, children? Now next question. Next question is saying, if L is inversely proportional to M, inversely proportional to root M means L multiplied by root M is the constant of variation, right? And L is 6 when M is 4. What is the value of M when L equals to 4? So let the required value of M be x. Then make the table. After that, L into root M is k. It means 6 into root 4 equals to 4 into root x. Then calculate the value of x, children. So x equals to 9. Question number 2 is, determine the values of x and y given below, whether they vary directly, inversely or neither of these ways. First table is this. Now let us check. To check whether they vary directly or not, we need to see the ratio of x and y is same or not. So 12 by 9, if we will check, is not equals to 3 by 36, and it is not equals to 27 by 4, not equals to 6 by 18, and not equal to 2 by 54. So they are not directly proportional. To check inverse variation, x into y should be equal to x1 into y1 equals to x2 into y2, and so on. When you will check, so every time the product is coming 108. Hence, they vary inversely. Now let's see the next table. Here, let us check first direct variation. 4 by 2 is not equals to 20 by 8, is not equals to 30 by 10, is not equals to 40 by 15, is not equals to 60 by 20, is not equals to 80 by 25. So, they do not vary directly. For inverse variation, let us check the product. 4 into 2 is 8, 20 into 8 is 160, and 30 into 10 is 300. So all the products, if you will check, they are not same. Hence, they are neither directly nor inversely proportional. Now let us see the third table, children. Here, 2 by 10 is 1 by 5. 9 by 45 is again 1 by 5. 7 by 35 is again 1 by 5. 4 by 20 equals to 1 by 5. And 3 by 15 is again 1 by 5. So, they vary directly. To check inverse variation, we always see the product. So 2 into 10 is 20, 9 is to 45. So they are not in inverse proportion. Understood, children? Question number 3. If x and y vary inversely and x is 25 when y is 3, find y when x is 15. So let us see. If x1 is 25 and y1 is 3, x2 is 15, then what will be y2? So if they vary inversely, the product of x1 and y1 will be equal to product of x2 and y2. So when you will calculate, you will see the value of y2 is 5. Next is, if x and y vary inversely and y is 45, find x when constant of variation is 9. Children, if x and y vary inversely, then constant of variation is x into y. Right? So, x1 into y1 equals to x2 into y2 equals to k. And k is given 9. It means x into 45 equals to 9. Therefore, x equals to 9 by 45, which is equals to 1 by 5. Next. Question number 5 is, oranges cost rupees 54 for 3 dozen in a supermarket. What is the cost of 8 oranges? Children, 1 dozen equals to 12. So 3 dozens equals to 36. So let us make the table. If number of oranges 36, then cost is rupees 54. And if you want to purchase 8 oranges, so you need to pay less now. So decrease in number of oranges, decrease in cost. So which variation, children? Direct variation. Therefore, x1 by y1 equals to x2 by y2. So let us calculate. So 36 by 54 equals to 8 by x. And after doing cross multiplication, x equals to 12. It means the cost of 8 oranges is rupees 12. Understood, children? Question number 6 is, a car travels 60 kilometers in 1 hour 30 minutes. How long it will take to cover a distance of 100 kilometers at the same speed? Children, if speed is same, then always there is direct variation between distance covered and time taken. So let time taken be t hours. Then make the table. Distance in kilometers and time in hours. 60 kilometers, then 1.5 hour. 100 kilometers, so but obvious more time it will take. So x1 by y1 equals to x2 by y2. After that, do cross multiplication. So t equals to 2.5 hours, or you can write 2 hours 30 minutes. Understood, children? Question number 7 is, the extension of an elastic spring is found to vary directly with the weight suspected from it. If a weight of 75 kg produces an extension of 1.4 centimeter, calculate the weight that would produce an extension of 9.8 centimeters. It is given that there is direct variation, right? So let's make the table. Weight in kilogram and extension in centimeters. Then direct variation to x1 by y1 equals to x2 by y2. Therefore, 75 by 1.4 equals to W by 9.8. You can take any variable, children. You can write X, you can write Y, whatever you want to write, you can write. Then cross multiplication. Therefore, W equals to 525 kg. So write the final answer. Hence, the required weight is 525 kg. Question number 8 is, in 25 days, the earth pick up 6 into 10 raised to the power 8 pounds of dust from the atmosphere. How much dust it will pick in 15 days? So let the required dust to be pick up be X. Make the table. Weight in pounds 6 into 10 raised to the power 8 and number of days 25. And if number of days 25, then let weight be X. Direct variation. So 6 into 10 raised to the power 8 by 25 equals to X by 15. Cross multiplication. Then X equals to 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 8. Therefore, in 15 days, the earth will pick 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 8 pounds of dust. Now let's do HOTS of the chapter. Question is, while driving his car at a speed of 50 km per hour, Ramit covers a distance from home to his office in 1 hour 30 minutes. One day, he was 15 minutes late from his home. In order to reach the office at time, what should be the average speed of the car? Also find the total distance covered by Ramit daily. Children, when you need to reach early, you need to increase your speed. That's what we do now. When we are getting late, then we always drive fast. So here inverse variation. So let the required speed of the car be x kilometer per hour. Then make the table. Speed in kilometer per hours and time in hours. Now if speed is 50 kilometer per hour, then time is 1.5. 1 hour 30 minutes means 1.5 hours. And 15 minutes late he is, it means we will subtract 15 minutes. 15 minutes means 0.25 hour. So 1.5 minus 0.25 is 1.25. So time is 1.25 and speed is x. So since it is inverse variation, therefore x1 into y1 equals to x2 into y2. Therefore 50 into 1.5 equals to x into 1.25. When you will calculate, we will get x equals to 60 km per hour. It means he needs to increase his speed to 60 km per hour. Now speed is 50 km per hour and time is 1.5 hours, and we know that, yes, we know that distance covered equals to speed into time. So 50 into 1.5, which is 75. You can also take 1.25, but in that case you will take speed 60. Right? In both the cases you will get that distance between office and home is 75 km. And since he is going and coming back, therefore total distance covered by him daily is 75 plus 75. That is 150 kilometers. I hope every one of you understood this. Children, now your this chapter is over. I hope all of you understood this chapter and will do each and every question on your own. Let the question be wrong if it is. But please keep on trying, children, because mistakes allow thinking to happen. Best of luck. Bye bye, children. See you soon in next video.